Um, Last week's Michigan's Republican Governor Rick Snyder signed legislation giving him what many have called dictatorial powers. The much despised EFM law gives Snyder the power to handpick emergency financial managers or emergency financial corporate persons who then have the authority to take the following actions: consolidate or dissolve local governments and dismiss the officials elected by the people. Consolidate or dissolve school districts, close schools, and dismiss elected school board members. Um, Sell off public property, uh, parks, buildings, licenses, permits, and so forth. All of it. Privatize government services with all that entails. Shred all contracts agreed by local governments and schools, including union contracts. Uh, which people or what organizations are behind Snyder's EFM law? Andy Kroll at Mother Jones enlightens us. Since 2005, the Mackinac Center for Public Policy has urged reforms to Michigan law giving more power and protection to emergency financial managers, state-appointed officials who parachute into ailing cities and school districts and employ drastic measures to fix budgets on the brink of collapse. In January, the Free Market Loving Center published four recommendations, including granting emergency manager the power to override elected officials, such as a mayor or a school board member, and thus had union contracts. All four ended up in Snyder's legislation. The Mackinac Center has been tied at the hip with the Republican Party establishment for years, says Doug Pratt, the public affairs director at the Michigan Education Association. It goes to their funding sources, it goes to their ideology. But wait, according to the statement on their purpose page, the Mackinac Center is nonpartisan, emphasizing emphasis mine. The Mackinac Center for Public Policy is a nonpartisan research and educational institute dedicated to improving the quality of life for all Michigan citizens by promoting sound solutions to state and local policy questions. The Mackinac Center assists policymakers, scholars, business people, the media, and the public by providing objective analysis of Michigan issues. The goal of all center reports, commentaries, educational programs is to equip Michigan citizens and other decision makers to better evaluate policy options. Regardless of their claim to the contrary, the Mackinac Center for Public Policy is highly partisan. One only needs to read the articles on MCFPP's site to understand that their claim to be nonpartisan is a whole lot of blatantly disregarded hooey. Even the titles of some of their articles give away their very partisan nature, and all of the article titles that I viewed indicate the same bias. Who exactly are they trying to fool? Here's one article. Public employees, public sector. Sorry, distracted by the cat. Employees, public sector average compensation grows, while private sector decreases. 101 recommendations for to revitalize Michigan, reconsidering Michigan employment relations, public employment relations. Number of Obamacare non-collaborationists governors growing. Governor Snyder should join ranks. Which persons or organizations are funding the Mackinac Center for Public Policy? The question of who is responsible for the outrageous subjugation of Michigan citizens has been answered. As you might expect, the Koch brothers have their hands in it, and so does Amway's DeVos family. So does Prince. In fact, Eric Prince is the foundation's vice president, Andy Kroll, and Mother Jones emphasis mine. The Mackinac Center does not disclose its donors, but a review of tax records shows that the group's funders include the charitable foundations of the nation's largest corporations and a host of wealthy, conservative, and libertarian benefactors. Between 2002 and 2009, the Mackinac Center donors include the Charles G. Koch Foundation, 69,151, founded by the chairman and CEO of Koch Industries, who, with his brother David, is a major backer of conservative causes. The Dick and Betsy DeVos Foundation, 80,000. The charity tied to the son of the co-founder of Amway, the multi-billion billion-dollar direct marketing company. The Edgar and Elsa Prince Foundation, established by the parents of Blackwater founder Eric Prince, who serves foundation's vice as the foundation's vice president, $195,000, and the Walton Family Foundation, 100,000, who established by Walmart founder Sam Walton and his family, his wife Helen. Political action committees and non-profit groups linked to some of these same donors also help fund Scott Walker's gubernatorial campaign and his push to eliminate collective bargaining rights for most public sector unions. Koch Industries PAC gave 43,000 to Walker's 2010 campaign, while Walmart's PAC chipped in 15,000. Dick DeVos and his daughter Elizabeth also individually donated to Walker's campaign. I could go on and on. They're crazy about privatization. And this is, by the way, this is an article in Political Ruminations. The I'll post the address so you can read it yourself. But I want to say on a personal note about these people. I know that the people like the Tea Party love to accuse, especially people that and I know that the Tea Party is funded by the Koch brothers. You know, there's no doubt about that. And it's just a bunch of people that are just uh, blinded to a single cause or a bunch of single causes. And I know they're funded by billionaire corporations, of course. But I just want to say that funny how you don't see, when things happen like this, you don't see these people standing up. Where's the Tea Party in or around Michigan protesting this? I mean, this is not a clear, if this is not a clear example of tyrannical, dictatorial oppression, I don't know what is. They love to, just because a black man is on the White House, they love to protest and cry to the heavens. But unfortunately, when it comes to something real like this, which is a clear, I mean, this guy Rick Snyder. I mean, I put him. I don't know. I know some people might think I'm exaggerating, but I put him in the ranks of Hitler and Mussolini. I mean, this is clearly. I mean, the guy just, you know, it, I don't even know how people could get away with these things. I mean, really, dissolve local government and put your corporate buddies in charge. Really? I mean, what kind of crazy world are we living in? What kind of crazy country are we living in? Will we even allow this? I mean, seriously, this has got to be, this has got to be the height of tyranny. I mean, fucking Christ on a stick. This, I mean, I don't even remember Bush being so. This is like Bush and Cheney times two, at least. I mean, really, it's just why don't they just fucking put the cameras on our fucking houses and and reshape the Republican and Tea Party into Big Brother? Seriously, I mean, I challenge anyone who calls himself a Tea Party member on YouTube. I challenge them to justify this, to justify doing this. But please, please, give me some kind of justification for doing this kind of thing. And we already seen a sample. I don't remember exactly what the name of the place in Michigan, but it was some kind of a beach, um, beach community, some kind of a community, near a beach, that they were already taking that and taking the elected politicians out and everything and established their own little thing. And guess what, they're taking the beach and convert they're taking the beach and some other property and converting it into a golf resort for little rich fucks who want to play golf. I mean, there's no doubt, there's no, at least in my mind, there's no doubt of what these people want. These people want a dictatorial plutocracy. I mean, you can look back into articles about this. These people want a dictatorial plutocracy. They don't believe in democracy. They don't believe in the true capitalism. They don't believe in equal rights and equal access to everybody and an equal opportunity. These people believe in me. Fuck everybody else. Me. That's what these people believe in. And stuff like this, and if this keeps going the way it is, and I mean, I hate to say this because I don't like to sound like fucking Alex Jones or any of these conspiracy wackos, but if this keeps going, people won't be able to make videos like this talking about this stuff. It's right in our fucking noses. I'm the type of person who I don't believe this conspiracy stuff unless I see it with my own eyes. And I'm seeing it with my own fucking eyes. It's happening. It's happening in Michigan. When people look back where the tyrannical dictatorship in the United States started, they're going to point to Michigan. Ratman out. I'm so fucking frustrated by this.